Hello everyone. It's James again. And today, I want to talk about the holiday season. And those of us that came from a narcissistically abusive home mainly. And how around this time of year, things can be a bit difficult for us. One is emotionally. And two, there might be outsiders asking you embarrassing questions. Basically wanting to know what you're doing for certain days. And you're now feeling awkward and like you somehow owe this person an answer as to what is going on in your life. When in reality you don't owe anyone anything. And how your answer can make this person probe further and asking you to come over to their house for whatever celebration is going on. And the honest truth is we don't want to go to such a gathering. Because we know we will be asked by others all night long about why we aren't with family. Now first, before I begin, kind of off the topic, but still on the topic. There are many people that even though they have family, have woken up to the fact many of the holidays we celebrate in the Western world are pagan holidays, not Christian ones. And this isn't to slam or pass judgment on anyone that celebrates certain days. But many are now finding it easier to deal with such days and not having anyone to be with. Because they've either found out that such days don't go hand in hand with their Christian beliefs, or certain days were surrounded by dishonesty, pain, death, and narcissism. So not celebrating certain days becomes easier for some that have faith-based beliefs. But that being said, people still ask. People still want to know what you're doing regardless of what you believe or don't believe. And it can be very awkward to say the least. Here's what I say. If you don't want to go spend time with a room full of people asking you personal questions all night long, say whatever you have to say to get out of it. Tell that person you don't celebrate this day for this reason, if you feel like doing so. Or you can say, I'm going to meet up with a friend, and just spend a quiet evening together. They don't need to know that certain friend is you. Hey, you can be your own best friend. There's nothing wrong with that. And in reality you are telling this person the truth. You are spending your time and having good company with someone you quite like. And that's you. You see. Don't feel like there's anything wrong with staying home. And being creative with what you tell people in order to do so. And when you have it down with what you found that works to make it so people no longer push further into your business, you now have a default answer you can use anytime anywhere it's needed, so you can be just left alone. Here's the facts. It sounds nice and all to go out to a party and be social. Because here's the thing. I think being social is good. Does that mean you are running around making best friends with everyone you meet? No. But getting out there, like I've talked about in the past, such as taking classes, taking part in your hobbies and meeting people as a result is healthy. But, and there is a but, each and every time I went over to someone's house for a particular holiday because I was the lame duck that had no one to spend time with, it never failed. Usually the person that invited me, sometime in the evening, pressed more into my personal life with more questions. And others randomly would ask questions as well that made me feel like the odd person in the room. So though I love being social and enjoying life, if it's a party I wasn't originally designed to be at, I'm not going because someone feels sorry for me. And to only feel more uncomfortable because of more questions are being asked about my life. The truth is, these things are very hard to understand for some. And the other truth is, even if someone seems to have good intentions, people love to gossip. And it's quite okay to keep this stuff to yourself in certain situations. It's just none of their business. So I've learned a while back. Just give these types of people that seem like they mean well a real basic answer that makes it so they don't press any further. If you have kids, just say, the kids and I are just going to have a quiet dinner tonight. If it's just you, say, I'm going to hang out with an old friend I haven't spent time with in a while. Now again, It's none of their business that old friend is you. But the responses I usually get back is, "That sounds nice. I hope you have a good time." However, when I used to him and haw around a question like it was uncomfortable, they could sense there was something wrong. And they knew I had no place to go. And they would do what most people do. Offer for me to spend time with them on such a day. Which leads to more uncomfortable questions. Either right on the spot or on the night of the party. For me, I realized, there's nothing wrong with spending quiet time with your kids. Or alone by yourself. There's nothing wrong with it at all. And you don't owe a long explanation to others asking you such questions. Just give a simple answer. And move on with your day. With that being said, those of you that are having difficulty during this time of year, please know there are lots of people here you can talk to. Lots of people in the comment section you can share your stories with. And reassure one another. Things are going to be okay. And truthfully all you really need, if you are a believer that is God. It's hard sometimes. But I truly feel like many of us are being separated. Hidden like gems away from all of the mess going on around us. And like I said, sometimes it can be hard. But the fact is I'm thankful for it. With that being said, I'm curious. How has things been for you guys and gals out there? What is working well for you during such times? How do you handle such situations I described in this video? I'm interested to read your comments on this matter. Well, that's all I have for now. I hope everyone's day is blessed. And as always, continue to be good to yourself.